we have got the game on, I think. We're late here. This was a mad L statement by Gino Ramo, but we are very late. We're very late, and I hope that you guys, the game hasn't started yet. For you guys, I don't think it has. We have a few small Chick-fil-A fries. Get us through. Got our microphone here. And we watching the game on our phone. Microphone should be here. Let's hope we're live. I think we are. I'm very dark, so I will figure out this. I will figure out all of this stuff. We should be live. Howdy from Iowa, how are you? We should be live though. Let me just fix one thing. That's a little bit better, I guess, for the settings. What's up? How are you? How are you? An interesting game here, anyway. Well, in Florida. I'm in Toronto right now. And thankfully, how was Canada? I'm still here. I'm still here. It still says pregame. I am still here. Let's get my phone here. Oh, no, Wi-Fi on. Jeez, I was nearly watching on hotspot, and I'm like, it's be a bad one there. 0-0, game starts. Cool. Caitlin takes a Paige assignment, and Paige bricks to start the game. That's an interesting one right there. Paige bricks to start the game here. Kelsey Mitchell draws the foul. Okay, a Wax playing the 3. They got Giants out here. Is Caitlin literally taking the Paige assignment to start the game? Which isn't going to be easy for Caitlin to, do what she does on offense while taking that assignment, but I mean, this new defensive Caitlin is a bit of a menace on that end of the floor, so you just never know. Shout out Kelsey Mitchell for a quick start to this game. I need to, there we go, phone into the power bank. Perfect. Should be good for the game. Good shot, Kelsey. Good shot. Let's start here. What am I eating? I got Chick-fil-A. We don't have it in Ireland, so decided to get it here. Okay, a whack could be a bit of a problem. A whack could be a problem. Wait, is Paige taking the Caitlin assignment? And Caitlin steps into a deep 3 to start the game. Okay, that's what you want to see. Like, the fact that with the way things are, Paige is taking the Caitlin assignment and Caitlin's taking the Paige assignment. No, Kelsey's taking the Paige assignment. Caitlin's taking the Arike assignment. Okay. And Lexi's taking the Awak assignment. Good defense-ish by Lexi. Good ice. Good help, Caitlin. That's really good defense there by Caitlin Clark. And that's an error ball by Jess Shepard. That is superb defense by Caitlin Clark. And that's good defense by everybody. That's good job by Lexi. Good job by Aaliyah. And good job by Caitlin. That's just all around good defense there by the Indiana Fever. That's all I can say. Boos are here, Sophie. Every team is going to boo Sophie. I'm like... Jeez, that was online by Caitlin. That could have went in too. And that was very online. Oh, they look very iffy. Like, look, just putting a bunch of Giants out on the floor may not be the smartest idea in the world. I have to say, like, they are just chucking out a bunch of Giants. So, I don't know how that's going to work on the offensive end. Defensively, yeah, it'll definitely work. But offensively, I don't know. Oh, did Aaliyah just blow? Oh, is that 2 on Awak or Alana? If fans hacking me a tempo game? No, I didn't. I was wearing a tempo t-shirt. Why would fans heckle me at the tempo game? I'm wearing a Mayo for Sam t-shirt jersey today, but actually I did pick up a Playa Society Indiana All-Star t-shirt for like the equivalent to like $15, which is cool, in a thrift shop. Chick-fil-A sauce, unbelievable. Unbelievable. I actually don't want Alana Smith to be in foul trouble. I wouldn't mind a triple big lineup. Because like they're much more of a threat with the two guards. Okay, they're in a press. Make a whack, make decisions, I guess. Okay, are they saying zone? Good defense by Keg. Okay. That's a good shot by Jess Shepard, but like the Fever have thrown about 4 different looks at them. Okay, Odyssey's playing Caitlin's left. Caitlin's losing their handle a little bit recently. Okay, Caitlin burns Odyssey and she gets stripped by Odyssey. Yeah. Did look like a very physical kind of hit there, so I don't know if it was a foul or not, but you don't want to see the ball handling turnover start. Like, there we go, Lexi. Good start. I tried cane sauce. Of course I do. This is my first rodeo. This isn't the first time I've been to North America. Okay, Paige just gets to her spot. Maybe offensively fouled Kelsey Mitchell, but that's just easy. Once Kelsey's on her heels, it's over. Like, we just need Lexi to be competent. Like, you don't need Lexi to be good. It's just like, don't miss open layups. Don't get burned play a bit of defense. Oh, good job, Caitlin. I'm not trying to force there. And don't shoot that shot. Like, I get it. That was a foul. That's not smart. She shot a spinning pump fake fade away. That's just not the shot. Should have brought the Leeds jersey for the trip. I do have a Leeds jacket somewhere. I have a Leeds jacket behind me. I can't be too loud. Like, I know it's not 1 a.m. It's only like 8 p.m. But I still can't be too loud. Like, there's someone I think there might be someone in the room behind me. Absolutely bailed out. Seems like a blown out on Caitlin. I agree. If it works, it works. If it works, it works. Like, 2 games in a row, Lexi started out pretty okay, in fairness to her. I still in Toronto, yeah. Yeah. I'm probably not gonna be around for the Liberty game. I'll probably be on a plane for the Liberty game. I'll go cut Kelsey. Jeez, a whack is an elite shot blocker. Like, she really is. Some team is going to be very lucky to have a whack on them next year. Like, there's going to be a team next year that employs a whack and is going to be very lucky. Kelsey wide open from mid. Good start. Really good start offensively. Like, look, they're on track for a 30-point first, so. And the Fever haven't really hit their, like, peak of what they can do. I think the Wings are just that bad on offense. Defensive foul? Like, if the Wings lose this, you might as well ride off the Wings season. Like, I know they have an easy run in, but, like, if they go and lose this game, you're looking at them, like, well and truly glued to that 8th seed. And it's like, all right, yeah, just. There's no chance they end up anywhere else other than that. Good pass, Caitlin. KK, don't go up with that. Why are you going up with that, KK? That's like 2025 KK. That's a missed layup. That's Kelsey on 2. Shit, isn't it? Like, what's KK doing here? Like, you're never making that shot. And also, that's challenge that foul. Oh my god. Challenge that call. Is Lexi on 1 or is Kelsey on 2? A whack hits one. Jeez, that's not great by a whack there. 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Kelsey Mitchell goes ISO. Gets the Leah Boston. Short on the layup, really. Looked like a travel on Shepherd, but see what's happening. Paige has been very disinterested almost to start the game. The Fever are actually the worst rebound team I've ever seen. Like, you can't... I don't think you can win a title when you're this bad on the glass. Like, you don't have to have a team of Angel Reese, but, like, I don't think you can win a title when you are this bad on the glass. Like, it's not a thing where it's like, oh, they're just bad. Like, they are horrendously bad in the glass. Like... Like, I genuinely don't think you can win a chip. Like, they're so bad at rebounding team. And, like, it starts from, like, Caitlin's a terrible rebounder, and so is Kelsey Mitchell. Like, I know Caitlin has a couple of triple-doubles, but, like, look, if you watch the games, you know how poor she is at rebounding. Post-injury, she was great as a rookie. She was getting great boards as a rookie. She actually doesn't rebound anymore. Like, they just don't rebound. Like, yes, Aaliyah Boston does not box out. KK Timpson's at least athletic enough that she can get away with it most of the time, but she doesn't box out. Like, no one on the team boxes out. Like, they gave up, was it 18 offensive rebounds to the tempo? Like, that's just not good enough. Can't be a hub and be expected to rebound too. I mean, I don't know. Fever struggling a bit with wing size. Absolutely. Fever struggling with everyone's size. The wings don't even really have size. Like, a wax... I wouldn't... If you consider a whack as size, then KK's size. A whack's just length. But yeah. It's an interesting one. What does Kelsey Mitchell have? 2 to start the game? Like, the Fever were doing well, and it just kind of... They've really slowed down. So, sorry. Kelsey has 4. Caitlin has 3. Lexi has 4, if I'm not mistaken. Aaliyah has 2. And KK has 0 through 5 minutes. My guess is the Sophie Cunningham sub happens now. But yeah, a whack is going to be... Man, like... Whatever team gets a whack next year is going to be very lucky. Like, she's 01 born. She's 25 years old. Like, she's going to be one of the better bigs in the league. Especially if you run... Like, imagine her on the links. Imagine her on the links. And, like, her... Because of her stats, you're probably going to get her for 600K next year. Could you imagine if they just said... If Minnesota just said, okay, yeah. We're using her with a bit of extra salary. Like, even if Fee walks... Could you imagine if Fee walks and they replace Fee with, like, a whack? I still think they're the best team in the league. Lexi has 4 points today. She has more points than Caitlin Clark. So, if we're going to be honest here, if we're going to complain, if we're going to complain here about Lexi, she's done more than Caitlin today. Again, that's not really saying much. It's 5 minutes in, but, like, she still has. All right, Kelsey Mitchell is dribbling it. She gets it to Aaliyah. Comes off the handoff. Kelsey Mitchell pulls a 3. Why did he keep going under screens on Kelsey Mitchell? 7 early for Kelsey Mitchell through the first 5 minutes. Good job, Kelsey. I mean, Caitlin's taken 2 shots. Paige is kind of just there. She's kind of just been there. Okay, it's a good drive. That's a weird shot by Paige there, but at least she shot it. And then Paige just hacks Caitlin. Like, what's she complaining about? She put 2 hands on her. Doesn't matter that Caitlin hooked. You put 2 hands on her before that. She like grabs Caitlin with 2 hands and it's like she's hooking. It's like, what do you want about? You just grabbed her. Caitlin Clark gets the ball to Aaliyah Boston. Caitlin burns Paige, who's... Oh, that's a 3, is it? Okay. That's good defense by Caitlin Clark there. Kaga Dimson comes down with boards like she's an NBA player with those one-handed boards. Oh, Caitlin runs in a circle, gets it to a wide open Kelsey in the corner. Oh, you got to hit that. It's so open. If you're open, you got to hit that. Oh. Paige should have pulled for 3 there. That's really good doubling. That's really good doubling. And that is a travel. Oh my God. Is that not a travel? Okay, Kelsey Mitchell drives in. Dribbles it off her own foot. And Caitlin trips over her own foot trying to get the ball. And it's an easy layup for Jess Shepherd. Decent start, I guess, to the game. Like some dumb moves by the Fever. Like the Fever have been bad. I've just like like the Wings haven't made many unforced errors. Oh, what a pass, Caitlin. Oh my God, what a pass by Caitlin Clark. That's one of the more ridiculous plays I've ever seen Caitlin Clark make. Maybe she carried in the wing, but who cares? Honestly, who cares? Like, that's insane. Arike for mid. I mean, if you get hit by a screen, you live with that. I'm guessing the Ty Harris sub's probably being made around now. Yeah, Ty Harris coming off the bench. Wide open, Aaliyah. Are the Fever in the bonus, are they? Did they foul Caitlin or did they foul Kelsey? Is Caitlin on the line? But also, was Caitlin's foot on the line for that jump shot? That is a serious pass by Caitlin Clark. Oh my God. This is Caitlin on the line, isn't it? Yeah. Who got teed up? What? Caitlin's been really bad from the free throw line this season. Oh my God. Arike got the T. Fair. I don't even know. What did Arike do? Like a control panel instead of Elgato control center. Or sorry, instead of Elgato camera hub. There we go. There's this stupid like TV thing that it's showing like different like paintings whenever I turn the TV off, but it won't actually let me turn the TV properly off. Ken's energy looks off. What? What are you talking about? She's been really good to start this game. Like, really good. And she's got, other than the one time she got stripped, she's... And by the way, was that 3 inside the line? Has CC tweaked her neck? No, she missed a free throw. What's going on right here? What's actually going on? I'm not listening to commentary. What's going on? It was inside the line. Cool. Why are they just going 3-3-3? What happened there? KK's bleeding in her ear. Okay, that is a bit of a concern. That could be a bit of a concern. My first WNBA game because I saw a Paige out on TikTok. That's cute. They should just put Kelsey Mitchell on the line and let her take all three. Boom. Good shot, Kelsey. Good shot, Kelsey. Okay, Seager's in the game at the 4. I mean, they're going all flat out offense here. Which it is what it is. Like, this is an offensive team in Dallas. You kind of think they will go to that. Is that James still hurt? Like, Kelsey Mitchell taking the Paige assignment and Paige not looking like she's going to drop 40 is a bit concerning. That's a bit off by Paige, but that's good defense by Ty Harris, I guess. Making her shoot off a pump fake, but she is kind of getting... Like, she's getting a lot of what she wants. I'm not saying she's got everything she wants, but she's getting a lot of what she wants. I would have pulled that if I was Sophie. Oh, yeah. Oh, someone's got to be wide open here. That's really bad by Monique Billings. Oh, my God. When you have the Seagrass matchup inside and you decide you're just not going to go and... Like, you have the Seagrass matchup and you've decided, I'm just going to shoot a pull-up jump shot. But like, Jess Shepherd is just giving them the business. Straight up, this is Jess Shepherd versus the Indiana Fever right now. And the Fever only scoring 22 points in a quarter against this defense is unacceptable. Like, if the Fever drop less than 100, it's unacceptable in this game. Oh, good shot by Sophie. And like, Mo, you just got out rebounded by Paige Bueckers. Oh my God, Mo. You lost a 50-50 to Paige Bueckers. Good defense, Sophie. Come on. 50 seconds to go. KK dribbling the ball up the floor. That's scary. Let's go to Ty. Fever haven't scored since Caitlin Clark got subbed off, which is a bit of a concern as well. As it's an offensive foul. Great. Like, they actually have not scored since Caitlin Clark got subbed out. Don't love that. Really don't love that. Ball goes into Seagrist. Seagrist gets it to Paige, who drives in, who gets it to Shepherd, and KK fouls Jess Shepherd. Great. Great. I'm not counting free throws that happened in a pick and roll, which Caitlin Clark, they grabbed Kelsey Mitchell in a pick and roll with Caitlin Clark. She's given us one. It's all good. She's given us one. She gave us both. I mean, they do look like a different team, but the thing is sometimes, like, the dumb shit they put up on Caitlin's off goes in. Like, they only shoot bad shots when Caitlin's off the floor, but sometimes those bad shots go in. Jeez, Jess is really struggling to free throw line this year. Actually, no, she hasn't been that bad. It's not like E Will or KK from the free throw line. Fever just chilling. The Fever have been terrible. Like, and they're ahead. The Wings don't, the way they play, it's not a playoff team. Like, this isn't like the way a playoff team plays basketball. The Wings, they don't pass well, they don't really guard. Like, why is Kelsey shooting that with 7 seconds to go? Like, thankfully, Jess Shepherd decided not to throw forward. Last year's playoff run was like, I don't think people understand this. Is like, yes, the Fever can sometimes be better without Caitlin Clark, but like, it's only because they just don't miss. It's like sometimes, like when a team loses a star player and they just become superhuman. Their whole team becomes superhuman. That sometimes happens with the Fever. Oh, it's like, yeah, but sometimes that dumb shit goes in. Like, sometimes the dumb shit goes in. Fever should be up 8 points. Feels right. Feels right. Feels right. Offensive glass and just letting Jess Shepherd destroyed him. Destroyed him. Sims hacks Kate in every possession. Yeah, I agree. But like, the referees aren't going to call that foul. They've made it clear they're not going to call that foul. They made it clear they're not going to call it. Lads, we've only got 51 likes. There's 500 of you guys in here. Do we think we can get to 100? Think we can get to 100 likes? That would be great. But yeah, you've seen enough of Mo Billings for this game. Yeah, she's been kind of rough. Like, I do prefer MHA, but like, Mo Billings can be better. She can be better than MHA. But like, you can't just run your starting five. They recognize me. Yeah, a few people came up to me after the game. And one of the tempo practice players knew me from my 2K days. So I was just chatting to him about 2K and stuff, like, for about an hour after the game. Not sure if we're getting good, Paige. Yeah, I don't know what happened there in that first quarter. What was it, 2 points? 2 points, 1 of 4, and like hesitant 1 of 4. 1 assist, -4. Like, she wasn't terrible, but like, she was kind of non-existent in the first quarter. And like, the thing is, like, I don't think Caitlin was unbelievable. But like, at least you're not saying you didn't realize Caitlin was on the floor. Like, and that is one of the problems, is there are times where it's like, where Caitlin's on the floor and you're like, or Paige's on the floor and you don't even realize she's on the floor. And Caitlin also iced her and his step back in her face, which doesn't help. Which does not help. But yeah, look, I think it's, we might be talking about Paige as a, like, the thing is like, she's in the Olivia Miles and Caitlin Clark conversation right now. But like, it's not, they're all online from Caitlin. Like, it's not that big of a gap between falling into the Sonia Citron conversation. If you are Paige. Yeah, I'm watching on League Pass. And it seems, it's been okay for me so far. But again, I'm watching it on my phone, so. Because I don't have enough desk space to have a monitor for my laptop. It's a really good defense by Caitlin. Like, Mo Billings is just frustratingly bad. Like, again, she's somebody, if we were paying Mo Billings MHA money, I think we'd be like, oh yeah, look, we're paying $300K for a player who'll sometimes score 10 points. But I'm like, oh, we just paid Mo Billings $800K to sometimes score 10 points. Like, there's a big difference in expectations based on money. And she was getting paid next to nothing for years. Oh, what a pass, Caitlin. And like, what is Mo Billings doing? You literally had an open right-hand layup off a dribble and you decide to dream shake into a fadeaway. Like, Like it is so frustrating watching her play because the tools are there. The tools are very clearly there for Mo. Good pass, Caitlin. Yeah, give it to Aaliyah, not Mo. That works. That works. And also, like, the wings offense doesn't really work when Paige isn't on the floor either. And like when Jess Shepard's on the floor, Paige is like okay being the second option, which is you don't really want a player thinking like that. Okay, Enrique on Ty Harris. Is that Enrique or is that Shug something? Look, we live with Jess Shepard hitting a three. What the fuck happens here? Did Caitlin turn it over or something? Yep. And Shepard's gonna go for fucking 30. She's got 16 points already. Oh, so that's really bad by Caitlin. Come on. Aaliyah's got to do better, but Caitlin, you can't be that weak with the ball. You can't be that weak with the ball. Like, Jess Shepard just hit a three. Oh my god. Like, what is happening? Jess Shepard just hit a three. Jess Shepard just hit a three. Oh my god. She's so good. Like, it's actually silly how good Jess Shepard is. Yeah, turnovers and doubles happen, but like that wasn't a good double team. Jess Shepard's hitting 3-pointers. She's hitting threes. That was a layup off a. That was a layup off a turnover from Caitlin. That's nothing to do with Leah. They just. I mean, she is getting cooked, but like she's also not. Has Jess Shepard scored once on Boston this game? Like, I don't understand. Of course, it's the fever. But like the problem is, like, it was Jess Shepard that blitzed. Caitlin, you've got to just run around Jess Shepard. I just run around her. I think Zaza is her. Ty Harris -5. Yeah, not ideal from her. Not ideal from her, but sure, look. I think Caitlin's only +2. What's up with our pace? What do you mean dumb, lazy turnovers? One was off a blitz, and one was literally she got fouled. Odyssey Sims hacked the shit out of her. And she mishandled the ball. What are you, like, dumb, lazy equals I'm being fouled 94 feet and losing the ball. And I just got blitzed. What, like, people aren't even watching the game. Like, it's gonna happen. If you, especially when she has 4 assists in what? She's played 9 minutes? Like, especially when you have 4 assists in 9 minutes of play, they're blitzing you hard. So, like, when their defense is a certain way that you are able to get people wide open because they're blitzing you, there's also the negative of you're going to turn it over more because they're blitzing you. That's basketball. And I get it. Some of you guys have never watched sport of basketball before. You don't understand anything about basketball. Did they just run an inverse pick and roll? Caitlin, why are you not shooting? A whack's not that scary. Come on. Why did I just watch in real time Caitlin pass up a wide open 3 so that she could drive at a whack and get swatted? Like, Caitlin, just take the 3, please. Oh my god. And it's a shot clock violation. Caitlin, stop. Like, what is up with Caitlin Clark now passing out of threes? Like, she did it against Toronto a few times. Like, she's actually hesitant shooting threes. Like, she's still probably on track for a 20-point double-double, so... Oh. Paige literally had an opportunity for a layup and said, nah. And just said, nah, I'm going to shoot a step-back midi. Like, she actually had a chance for a layup and said, I'm going to shoot a step-back midi. And then Sophie was just idiotic defense there, letting her see the ball go through the rim. That's just idiotic defense by Sophie. Shepherd did not pick up 2 quick fouls. That was Alana Smith. That was Alana Smith. But yeah, Kelsey. They're struggling without both Kelsey and Caitlin in the game. Like, unless both of them are on, they've been struggling, so... So, look, the Fever's offense hasn't been clicking in any way. And Dallas, Jess Shepard's having the game of her life. So, I mean, to be ahead is a positive one here. That's a good shot there by Kelsey Mitchell. Good job. That's all you need. Just be solid. Just be solid. Like, this Dallas team's not going to live with you if you play well for 4 quarters. Or if you just keep aggressive for 4 quarters. It's not even about playing well. It's just about trying at this stage. Just stand up, Arike, Caitlin. Arike's not going to do anything great. Oh, KK. Oh, KK. This has been her first, like, really bad game so far as a starter. Oh, they've only got 0.7 seconds to go on the shot clock. Caitlin, don't turn your back. You know all about that. You know, to prove that it haunts me and all that stuff. You know all about turning your back. Like, they're just hard blitzing Caitlin. And Aaliyah, good shot. She's... great job, Lexi. Good hustle. But, like, Aaliyah's really, really cooling down from 3. Jess' career 3-point. It's her first one. It's... Lads, this was Jess Shepard's first 3-pointer of the season. Like, I don't need to check her career 3-point percentage. She's literally made one. This was the first one she made all season. Got passed by Kelsey Mitchell to KK. Good job. Like, you kind of just know when it comes to the Fever that if there's a player that's not... Like, they're going to be they're the type of team that'll have Alyssa Thomas hit a 3-pointer against them. And, like, Jess Shepard's hitting jump shots against them. Like, there's not much you can do when Jess Shepard's hitting jump shots on you. Oh, good pass, Caitlin. Is that Kelsey Mitchell on the line? Oh, it's unbelievably bad, this game. Fever at 3 points in the first, like, what? 4 minutes? Or 13 in the first, like, 4 minutes. In fact, 15 in the last quarter. That's quarter and a half, like. I wouldn't say passive Caitlin. It's been a weird game for Caitlin. I wouldn't use passiveness to describe how Caitlin's played. I don't even know. I think hesitant more than passive because she's still trying to go downhill. It's just been really bad. Like, other than Jess Shepard and, like, maybe Kelsey's been okay. It's just been a really bad showing for both teams. Like, Paige has been awful. Owak's been okay, I guess. Lexi's been good. Lexi's been really good. Like, give credit where credit's due. Like, Lexi's been probably the second best player in the Fever, and KK just got called for a foul for getting a rebound. You're kidding me, right? Or was that on Caitlin? Did Caitlin just get called a foul for trying to box out? What? Caitlin didn't look like Caitlin was anywhere near them. And Caitlin's taking the Paige assignment here because they're in zone. Good defense by Kelsey Mitchell and Jess Shepard for another layup. Great defense. Jess Shepard is going to have 40 here. Caitlin's able to get downhill. Paige is there. Gets it over to Aaliyah. And Aaliyah just says, you know what? You have been cooking me too much, Jess. I'm going to take you to the basket. Good job, Aaliyah. No, neither of these teams are beating Lynx in the playoff series. What are we talking about? And Jess Shepard attacks in. Gets the ball to Arike, who's got the Caitlin assignment. And Caitlin kind of gets burned for the first time in a few games. Good take by Arike, though. Okay, they're going to Aaliyah inside, who's going to do a spinneroonie. And for the fourth time in the game, I think Owakuya is going to block. I mean, you can't act like Caitlin didn't start off well. It's just like she's taken one shot in the second quarter. But it's not like she's gotten an opportunity to take a second shot. They've blitzed her, gotten the ball out of her hands, and they're okay with everybody else beating them. They're absolutely okay with that. So Kelsey Mitchell is on Paige. Arike comes off the screen. Arike drives in. Arike finds a whack for 3. Look, if Owak and Jess Shepard are the ones to beat you, it's like especially from 3. And Caitlin with a good finish. That didn't count. Again, I can't hear the ref whistle, so. Like, they fouled Caitlin Clark 4 times? They fouled her 4 times on non-shooting fouls. So, they have been wrapping her up. This reminds me of the way they played that first preseason game. Do you guys remember the first preseason game where literally they were like, we're going to send Caitlin to the line 75 times? It's just the timing of the fouls haven't really been the greatest. Jess Shepard gets it in. That's really good by Arike. That's really bad by Aaliyah. But, Arike just shoved Caitlin. Caitlin's in a good stance and Arike just shoved her there. Also, what's Aaliyah doing? Don't even do something that looks like a foul. No, she did get sealed. It was after the pass. But still, you're not calling that. Caitlin needs to flop in her face if that wants to be a call. Why are we giving KK post-ups? Why are we out here watching Michaela Timpson post-ups? Caitlin throwing the ball to KK for a post-up is just annoying. KK got away with that one, I guess. Caitlin wide open for 3. They're all kind of online. She's shooting them short or long, which is big. And is that 5 blocks or 4 blocks in the first half for a whack? Oh my god. Why are we making a whack look like the Kemba Mutombo? It's... We're watching an Owak and Jess Shepard legacy game and down 1. That's all I'm going to say is... Owaku here is literally... Caitlin and Paige, both of you guys. This is not good enough. Oh my god. Like, neither Caitlin nor Paige. Neither Caitlin nor Paige look like they want to be here tonight. This is a showdown of two players that literally look disinterested. Which is mad after what happened the last time they faced off against each other. It's like the last time they played, they were unbelievable. This is the Jess Shepherd versus fucking Kelsey Mitchell matchup. They both look disinterested. Which is weird. Like, they both could heat up. Hopefully Kelsey Mitchell breaks Age's record. If she doesn't, it'll be the biggest choke in history. She got 16 points in the first 2.5 quarters. I mean, Caitlin hasn't even been bad. She's just been non-existent. Like, she's just been non-existent. Like, she's been just a complete non-factor. At least she's drawing fouls, I guess. At least she's drawing fouls, like... What exactly are the referees checking? There's no way they called that as a foul on a whack, did they? Which of Paige or Caitlin's going to hit 10 points first? No. Paige only cranks it up in the fourth when they're losing. When they're losing or have already won the game or playing the tempo. If it's not garbage time, she doesn't want it. She doesn't want it unless it's garbage time. I mean, Lexi's been probably better than Caitlin so far here. Like, they're in a zone here again, are they? Good defense. Is she going to shoot that? Okay. Are they... Did they just call... Oh my god. Are you not even let the Fever even when they try to rebound? Even when they try to rebound, they can't. Or they foul. Like, even when they try to box out. Like, shout out. If Josh Shepard can make free throws, this game will be over. Oh my god, did I whack the swatter again? Mo Billings is actually the worst defender I've ever seen. She's horrendous. Good drive. Kelsey Mitchell scared. I whacked to scared the bejesus out of Kelsey Mitchell. Good shot by Mo Billings. They are so scared of a whack. Oh my god. Good defense, Kate. Unlucky. But like, oh my god. Like, a whack is what, 6 blocks in the first half? Oh, fucking hell. Even Paige scored. Come on, Kate. You gotta be better than this. What's Mo Billings doing? What just happened there? I mean, Caitlin might be sick of a whack. Sick of somebody. She might be sick of a whack. I guess. She probably is sick of a whack. Like 5 fucking first half blocks. And they've all been volleyball swats. Like, none of them have even been debatable. Okay. Kelsey clearly got fouled there by a whack. And Kelsey's just saying, you know what, I'm not passing. And Kelsey Mitchell, good job not passing. You can dribble for 45 seconds there. I don't care. Good job not passing. Good defense by Caitlin and Maddie Siegrist. Like, the Fever have gotten everything that could go wrong has gone wrong. They're down 2. Like that is, there has to be at least some positives there, I guess. Everything that could possibly go wrong went wrong. And they're in this game. Alright, Caitlin calls her own number. Gets clearly fouled. And Caitlin has probably got herself teed up. She has probably got herself teed up. How did she get away with not getting teed up there? And good layup by Kelsey Mitchell. How'd she... Like, how is that not a double T? You know, it's a double T. I'm glad the ref didn't call it. I'm glad the ref didn't call that. Yeah, that is a... Like, in fairness, a bad shooting half for Caitlin. But, like, she's got 6 assists. And, like, a lot of her assists have been passes to wide open layups or wide open jumpers. So, it's not been a good half by any means. Not been horrendous. Like, she's been the better of the two. Like, I don't mean this in a bad way. Like, Paige has been awful. Like, Caitlin's been bad. Paige has been, like, absolutely horrifically awful. And then Kelsey Mitchell and Jess Shepherd have been unbelievable. Jess Shepherd's 10 of 11 from the field and hit a 3. Like, wait, did Paige not get a foul called on her for that? Yeah. You cannot be on track for 12 assists in a game and be awful. Like you can't be. You can be. She's bad. She's bad. But like, so Aaliyah's been bad too. It has literally been, it has been Kelsey Mitchell versus Awak and Jess Shepherd. Like, it's been as simple as that. Like, it has been Kelsey Mitchell versus Awak and Jess. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen here. Yeah. Awak going to Seattle. Imagine. I mean, Indy wonder of if Indiana win this, they win 6 in a row, which is their highest win total since Tamika Catchings. Awak is it mad? Like whatever team signs Awak. Like, it is like she is a serious player. And the fact the not Jess Shepherd, the Alana Smith contract means you're just not keeping Awak. I mean, the offense was horrendous. It was horrendous. I love how Sid Colson, like, the Fever already kept her in the league, and she's now just an op. She's now just like full on TV. She's full on just an op. Like, the Fever gave her money when no one should have been giving Sid Colson money, and they gave her so much money that they couldn't even field a 12-man roster. Like, Kelsey Mitchell won't pass. I mean this when I say this. Why should she today? She's shooting 6 of 9 from the field. Why do you want her to pass? If she was shooting 2 of 8 from the field, or 6 of 19, cool. Why do you want her to pass? Yeah, there's currently a guy balancing a barbecue on his chin. He's balancing a table right now. Let Kelsey cook while she's cooking, yeah. I am a bit concerned about Caitlin being hesitant, but I mean, Owak's just swatting the shit out of everybody, so. Canada's 90s commentators. Yeah, I have no idea who's on the game, but Sid Colson should not be. Some of the shit Sid Colson said, she should not be allowed to be on halftime media. But it is interesting you're allowed to call another WNBA player, compare their looks to a man, and still get a job on TV. You're allowed to joke about you're allowed to celebrate Sophie Cunningham being flagrantly fouled, and be on TV. I mean, I guess. You're allowed to do whatever. You're allowed to just do whatever. Nelson's here too big. I mean, Kelsey Mitchell's, when nobody else is getting a chance to shoot. Kelsey Mitchell has scored 21 points. The rest of the starters have scored 11, 14. So the rest of the team have scored 21 points. Kelsey Mitchell has taken 9 shots. The rest of the team have taken 22 shots. So explain to me exactly how Kelsey Mitchell's not letting anyone else shoot when the rest of the team have taken 22 shots and Kelsey Mitchell's taken 9. And she's got half points. Like, I'm confused. Like, if you could explain that to me, it'd be greatly appreciated. Yeah. They're scared out of their minds of a whack. They're scared out of their minds of whack. She doesn't look tired. She's just not present. It happens. Sometimes you just can't fully get up for a game, especially when you start off. When it's hard to get rhythm, when it's just foul. Like, she's been fouled 4 or 5 times in this game. None of which being shooting fouls. So it's really difficult when you can't read. Like, they're sending blitzes, you can't get into rhythm, and every time you're fouled, it's on the floor. Kane's doing a good job disputing. Yeah, like, she hasn't been, like, she's been bad by Caitlin Clark's standard, but she hasn't been bad in general. Like, Paige has been bad in general, not by her standard. Like Paige has been bad. Caitlin's been bad for Caitlin. Like, there's no way Caitlin doesn't come out of this game with like 16 points a minute, with like a 10-point second half, and come out with like 16 and not 10. Like, that's like the floor for what Caitlin Clark's gonna do. And if Caitlin gets 12, if she gets 12 points, but Kelsey Mitchell drops 40, and like, what, 20 of those 40 have been assisted by Caitlin. Like, why won't Caitlin look for her own offense? Because of what Kelsey Mitchell's doing. Like, I'm being real here. Caitlin knows she's not winning MVP. The only thing Caitlin Clark cares about is winning a title and winning this game. Caitlin could easily have a 13-point quarter. Easily. I give a neck of credit for CBA because it got signed, I guess. Caitlin was the reason for the leverage, but like, if anything, Caitlin Clark was potentially a major factor in the end of the WNBA. Mitch Kelsey's been unbelievable tonight. Unbelievable. What do you mean get it organically? She's taken 9 shots. They've just all gone in. Like, when Caitlin Clark's going off, like Kelsey is half the team's points. She's half the Fever's points. She's taken 9 of the team's 31 shots. Like, how are you arguing? Like, oh my god. Like, this is... This is madness. They missed 2 Clark assists. What? I should have 6. She should have 6 right now. I don't think they missed any. She doesn't pass. She's touched the ball like 13. Like, how few times has Kelsey Mitchell touched the ball in this game? Like, I don't think people understand how little Kelsey Mitchell has touched the ball right now. Like, she's hardly been on the floor. He has 4 player of the weeks this year. Get it right, she has 4. When Kelsey Mitchell got... Caitlin's taking 2 less shots than Kelsey Mitchell. It's just Caitlin hasn't scored them. Like, you do realize that they're both shooting in and around the exact same amount, right? They are scoring essentially the same amount. Caitlin's just missing. They're shooting the same amount. Caitlin's just missing. What are we talking about? Like, so you're telling me if Caitlin had a made... So, if every single thing happens the exact same, but instead of going 2 for 7, Caitlin goes 5 for 7, and the Fever are up by 8 points, then it's no fault of Kelsey Mitchell. But because Caitlin missed the shots, it's Kelsey Mitchell's fault. Are we on the same page right here? Like, Caitlin just keeps getting swatted by a whack. Everyone wants to see the Caitlin show. Well, stop getting swatted by a whack. Like, it's not Kelsey Mitchell's fault that Caitlin's found no rhythm with the way Dallas have fouled her, and she's scared of a whack. That's not Kelsey Mitchell's fault. It's like blaming Jess Shepherd for Paige being complete and utter garbage today. At least Caitlin's not being complete and utter garbage. She's just been bad by her standards. I mean, Caitlin needs to play better. I mean, today, yes. Over the last 10 games, she's been the best player in the league. Like, so. Kelsey's not going anywhere. They'll trade Caitlin before Kelsey Mitchell goes. Because you get a whole bunch of assets for Caitlin Clark. Kelsey walks for nothing, so. If, like, if one of them is gone, it'll be Caitlin. Seattle, like, what, pick 4 this year? And Flaw J. Johnson and, I don't know, Jade Melbourne. Like, that's not a awful haul. It's not an awful haul for Caitlin. And you keep butts and seats with Flaw J. Good defense, Lexi. Lexi's been good today. This has been the best game she's played in a while. I mean, and also, like, the one Caitlin did score, she got one layup in, and it didn't count because, like, as she was driving to the basket, they called a foul on the floor. Good defense. Oh, my God. Oh, Alana Smith's hurt. Aaliyah, just go, please. She's hurt. Aaliyah just blow a layup over an injured player. Oh. Whack. Not out of bounds there, really? Enrique just chucked that out of bounds. Lexi's been really good today. That's Alana Smith gone. She's literally she's crying here. Ooh. She didn't roll her ankle there, did she? Oh, that's her right foot. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. That's not good. That's not good. I mean, Caitlin was bricked wide open there. Oh, is it knee? Oh. It was a non-contact injury, which isn't good at all. I mean, a whack might just be freaking Wemby. Oh yeah, Leah. Oh yeah, Leah. Good take. A whack might literally just be a female Wemby. I don't know what's going on here. Like a whack spin. Jeez, like Paige and Caitlin. This is a bad, like, this was supposed to be, that's a foul. That's a foul. Paige is just grabbing Caitlin and then complaining to the refs. Paige got a tee. Kelsey go take the free throw. Yeah, she deserved it. Like, she's literally grabbing Caitlin and complaining. Like, you should have probably been tossed. Oh, good pass, Caitlin. Oh, great job there by... Oh my God, Jess Shepherd just blocked the shot. Oh my God. Like, she just hit a 3. Like, Indy are cursed. Indy are legitimately cursed. She just hit a 3 and blocked a shot. Thank you to $5. Thank you for the answers hanging out. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. That's like Jess's second block of the season. She didn't block a game before the All-Star break. She didn't block a shot before the All-Star break. I hate so much jump ball violations. Make intentional jump ball violations a technical foul. It ruins, like, any part of basketball where someone chooses not to like compete. Just, if hitting the underside of basket's a technical foul for like disrespecting the game of basketball, that should be a technical foul for disrespecting the game of basketball. Jess is cooking Indiana here. Oh yeah, get out of her way. Caitlin gets mid. They're good looks. I don't hate it. Indie ball, is it? Like, Paige has tripped over her own feet. What are we watching? We are watching two of the 7 best players in the world, like, playing the worst basketball, one of the worst games of their season. And, oh, KK Timpson with the swat. Oh, my God. Okay, KK. I'm a little bit behind. An MVP would not be this bad. Have you not seen some of AJ Wilson's games? AJ Wilson had 8 points going to the fourth quarter against the Aces. Who scored there? Enrique. Caitlin goes downhill. Foul by Paige. Gets a step back. Okay, Caitlin. Finally, one goes through. One goes through, and the refs are literally letting Caitlin get mauled here by Paige. It's good defense there by Lexi. If Seegers beats you, Seegers beats you. That is the worst. Aaliyah Boston was so scared of Paige Bueckers that she one-hand tapped the ball out of bounds. Oh my God, that is... Like, Aaliyah actually... That's not on Lexi, that's on Aaliyah. Aaliyah, instead of catching the ball, batted the ball hard at Lexi. Like, bad by Lexi, but, like, come on now, Aaliyah. Yes, Aja did get cooked by Angel Reese. Okay, good job, Aaliyah. Oh, they're online from Caitlin, I guess. The Caitlin Clark just swat Maddie Seegers. Okay. Caitlin's what, 3 of 10 from the field? 3 of 11. Jesus. Like, she's taking more shots than Kelsey Mitchell here. Caitlin, don't turn your back. Caitlin, don't turn your back. You know what happens in this scenario. You don't need to turn your back and have a TikTok edits to a Gracie Abrams song. If Enrique does that, I guess. Get Kelsey the ball, please. Caitlin, get Kelsey the ball, please. You're 3 of 11 from the field. You've taken more shots than her and have, what, like 14 less points? Kelsey Mitchell bricks it. Good board, Lexi Hall. Gets it to Kelsey Mitchell, who calls her own number. Gets it to KK Timpson, who gets it to Lexi Hall, who misses. And then Lexi Hall puts it in. Good job by Lexi. Paige just bricks an open layup. Seegers falls down. Lexi gets swatted by a whack. You're kidding me, right? Paige is there on the break. Drives in. Kicks it to Enrique, who pulls up for an open three because Lexi's... good shot, Enrique. Good shot. Okay, Caitlin drives in. Gets it to Kelsey Mitchell, who gets it to Alexi Hull, who's wide open in the corner. Thank you, Alexi. Thank you. It really just... they really are just Jess Shepherd. Like, they struggle big time as a team without Jess Shepherd. Like, is a whack... What's the most blocks in a WNBA game in history? Like, is a whack gonna get it? Like, she might end up with double-digit blocks today. Oh, it's about time Lexi Hull showed up again. It's about time. But yeah, I mean, when you're like up to considering how bad Caitlin's been, is impressive. Is impressive. What does she have? 7.6 assists. She's still gonna get her famous double-double, I guess. Like, Lexi's been super. Lexi's been super. But like on the other end, like, Paige has been laughably bad. 5 points. Wow, shit, Paige has 5 assists in the second half. 5.6 assists on 2 of 10 shooting. I guess. Like this is going to come down to which of Caitlin or Paige shows up. Size show up. That's what it's going to come down to. Like a 2-point fever lead, and they've both been horrific. Like, do you just pull Caitlin for Ty Harris in a minute or two? Like, do you actually consider doing that? Like, a whack is 6 blocks. I mean, Fever are back-to-back on this road trip. They're not winning both, so they need to win tonight. They're splitting the back-to-back at best, so they absolutely need to win tonight. All right, Enrique has it. Enrique, that's a tough shot. It's not even bad defense. That's a tough shot. So Kelsey Mitchell's on a whack, and a whack tips the ball. Oh my god. Kelsey Mitchell tries to drive on a whack, and a whack Kelsey's hurt herself there. Oh my god, that's the worst possession I've ever seen. That's Kelsey just being scared of a Waku here. Like, I just don't know. I just don't know how to Fever win this game here. Like, they're scared of a whack. Like, go get blocked. It's going out of bounds 50% of the time. Who cares? Oh my god. No, she hit 1 in the third quarter. Like, she's like, Arike's doing Arike things and it's working this time. Like, I don't see how the Fever win this game. I just don't. Like, Kelsey Mitchell shot the ball in the second half. Once. Kelsey Mitchell has attempted 1 field goal in the second half. Like, Caitlin Clark's attempted 5. Oh my god. This is not your game, Caitlin. Get Kelsey Mitchell the ball, please. This is not your game. And Kelsey bricks the 3. KK gets a board. And KK... That's a tough shot by KK Timpson. Oh my god. That's a real tough shot by KK. He should get a tech for what? To get suspended for the New York Liberty game? Man, Arike's just... You can tell Arike's just feeling it. It's one of those Arike games. It's tough to beat the Dallas Wings when Arike's having one of those games. It really is. Mo Billings, what did she just do there? Mo Billings, like, 2K glitched there. Oh my god, a Whack Coulier might be the best player in the world. Oh my god, that was ridiculous. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, Whack might be the best player in the world. No, if she get hit in the head, they're going to look at the monitor. Yeah, a Whack Coulier is going to make a max contract somewhere. Fever never win a chip with this whistle. They don't rebound. They don't really defend. Like, unless Caitlin and Kelsey are both cooking, they don't have an offense. The Aaliyah Hub offense creates nothing. Like, it doesn't create anything for anyone. Oh. What's temperature in the arena? I have no idea. I have no idea. Fever is no championship team. I don't disagree. Like, yep. This has literally been Caitlyn versus Paige. Who's been worse? And the only positive thing with all this is that the Indiana Fever have a player named Kelsey Mitchell who's kind of single-handedly keeping them in this game. Whereas the Wings have Enrique and Jess Shepherd. That's literally the difference. Is the Fever have one player playing well, the Wings have two. Caitlyn versus Paige is not a mid-off. It is straight-up basketball. It is good old-fashioned basketball. It is not even close to being a mid-off. A mid-off means you're at least competent. It is basketball. As Paige just hits a running leaner. Okay. I think they both have. Did they both have 7 points and 12 shots? As Kelsey Mitchell turns the corner, bang. Good shot, Kelsey. Why, Aaliyah? Why? She was going to miss the layup. Aaliyah did not need the foul there. But yeah. Jess Shepherd finally made a free throw as well. Can't believe it. Can't believe she finally made a free throw. There was no need there. She was just looking to get a block, yeah. There was no need. Look, if Fever came back from down the fourth against Atlanta, they can do it again. But, like, I don't know who's going to be the one to do it. Because, like, they got player rotation. They've got playoff rotations. Worst part is, in this game, was Caitlyn was really good in the first quarter. Kelsey Mitchell just says, I'm going to go 1v5. So that's obviously what the Fever are doing, is Kelsey Mitchell just going, I'm going to 1v5 and see what happens. Yeah, if Indy don't deserve anything out of this game, they've been terrible. Like, again, who? Did they just foul? They just committed a defensive 3-second call. How do you commit a defensive 3-second violation off a fucking trap? Oh my god. Oh my god. Indiana deserve nothing from this game. They deserve nothing. Feel bad for people in stands. I agree. Still a quarter to go, though. Like, how exactly does Paige think they're not fouls? Fever should be up 9 based on expected points. Fever are underperforming in every aspect of this game as a team. Caitlyn 3 of 12. Paige 3 of 11. Who has more assists? Paige has 7, does she? Paige has 7. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand how they can both go from doing what they did last week to this. That was 6 days ago. I don't care. I would rather see her get blocked 25 times in a row by a Wakuya and be scared to attack when a Wakuya is there. A hell, like hell Nas are worse than a block. But yeah. Oh, this is a... She's working a floater game, which she's been doing well all season. She's just scared of doing it because a whack volleyball spiked one of hers. Like, this is going to come down... Like, if Fever lose this game, they're the 4th seed. They're not getting top 3 if they lose this. It means they got to win both on the back-to-back. It means they got to win both on the back-to-back. Yeah, Mo Billings, I don't know what Mo Billings has been doing in this game. Like, you're down 7 points now. The Ty Harris minutes have not been good either. A whack hits Jess. Jess Shepard's hitting jump shots. There's not much you can do in this scenario when Jess is hitting jump shots. Aaliyah, I don't know what Aaliyah's doing, and Sophie just hit the backboard. Oh, I just don't think it's Indiana's day. I just don't think it's Indiana's day. Arike gets Jess Shepard, who gets it to a whack. A whack bricks. Alicia Clark is getting boards. I just don't think it's the Indiana Fever's day right now. Okay, maybe that'll kickstart it, Caitlin. Let's go. Maybe that'll kickstart your game. Good trap. Good steal. Mo Billings, that is a really poor by her. That's a foul. There is no way they didn't call that as a foul. There is no way they did not call that as a foul. Oh my god. Oh my god. She got mugged. Man. Like, 2 of her turnovers have been from like, oh my god, that was so bad. That's so bad. Like, they're not even... Oh, she's got tackled! She just got tackled. Like, oh my god. Oh, she's got rugby tackled. Oh, good pass. Stop being so scared of a whack courier, please. Oh, yeah, okay. I think Aaliyah's missed like her last 8. Oh my god, Alana Smith's on the floor. She can't move. She actually can't move. They're all scared of a whack, so. Like, if you're scared of a whack, you're going to lose. Like, it's as simple as that. It doesn't matter what happens. If you are scared of a whack courier blocking your shot, you might as well not play. You might as well just concede the game. Like, like that statement applies to the entire Fever team. Like, they don't, like, they shouldn't even be on the floor. They're so scared of getting blocked that I mean this. They just shouldn't be on the floor. That's a good take by Paige. It's a real good take by Paige. Caitlin drives in, finds a wide open Kelsey Mitchell for 3. Boom. Good shot. Like, Fever have to be able to win this game. They have to just stop being scared of a whack career. At least Caitlin showed up in the fourth. I guess. Oh, Caitlin. That's ball watching. And then Lexi fouls. Fuck me, man. Like, Indy. And then Paige just goes and hits that. Yeah. They're both at least playing ball in the fourth. These refs have been horrific in favor of the Wings. Like, absolutely horrific in favor of the Wings. But it doesn't really matter. It really doesn't matter. This one's over. Okay, like, the Fever aren't going to get to 80 points. I mean, shout out to Kelsey Mitchell. This is the only player showed up. Like, Aaliyah, garbage. Caitlin, garbage. At least Paige is hitting some shots here in the fourth. Holy shit, like. King of hacked all game. I agree. How was a whack at 0? Has a whack fouled? Yeah, I just, the Fever, I don't think are going to reach 80 points. I don't think the Fever are going to reach 80 points. Like, their bench has 2 points. Does their bench have 2 points? Um, their bench has 2 points. Like, everything that could go wrong has gone wrong, I guess, with the Fever. Minus 15 for Sophie Cunningham. Sorry, minus 15 for Monique Billings. A rough game for Ty Harris too, I guess. A really rough game for Caitlin and a great game for Kelsey Mitchell. They're scared of a whack. They're legitimately scared of a whack. Like, there's only so far you can get when you're scared of another team's player. Like, there's only so much you can do when you're scared. When you're scared to go to the basket. KK. Shout out KK. Let's go no fear in KK. Don't know if, like, in the flow state of the game, the KK can even sense fear, but no fear from KK. Come on. Oh, that looked like it was going out. Like, the Fever do need the next... Like, the Fever got to get this within 5, with maybe 3 minutes to go. Like, anything can happen then, but, like, they're really in struggle town. So Caitlin's taking on the Paige assignment here. Paige has gone to Enrique, who is missed, and it's a big box out by KK Timpson. Okay. Oh, Lexi had a layup. Why is Aaliyah Boston trying to go coast to coast post up? What is Aaliyah doing? Like, she's been equally as bad as Caitlin today. Like, obviously Caitlin is held to a higher standard because she's the MVP candidate, but like Aaliyah's been terrible. Like, both ends of the floor has been terrible. Is Mo really coming in for KK, who's like the only player on this team who's scoring? What are we doing? What are we doing? Sidestep 3 by fucking Rainbow 3 by Enrique. That's game. Fever aren't going to score 79 points. We might as well end this game right here. KK travels and draws a foul. Good job. She's not going to make both of these. Like, I don't think the Fever reached 79 points. Like, I don't think they hit 79 points. Oh my god. Like, I actually don't think they reached 79 points as a team. Oh my god. I mean, that's good defense. Just better offense by Enrique. Like, it really is. Like, it's just been better offense by Enrique. And Caitlin misses again. Fucking hell, Caitlin, come on. Like, I'd rather you continue to shoot, I guess. But, like, you gotta be better than this. Oh, good pass. Come on, come on, come on. Let that get you into rhythm. Aaliyah's been awful. Like, legitimately awful. You didn't realise that Aaliyah got pulled in the fourth. Oh my god. She got pulled for Money Billings. Oh my god. The mad thing is that, like, if the Fever lose in the first round of the playoffs, the Caitlin Clark trade talks start up again. Because if you lose in the first round of the playoffs, it means this big three is... That's what their ceiling is. It went back to ground zero. Man, Arike's doing Arike defends herself. Arike defends herself. And that's the first thing I'll say is Arike defends herself. As in, Arike's makes or misses does not matter what you do on defense. Arike's makes or misses are whether or not Arike's shot goes in the basket. Like, the Fever are supposed to be up 7 based on expected shot quality in this game. Like, Arike and Jess Shepherd have combined for 53. Like, Paige has been no better. She's been no better than Caitlin today. It's literally just... Caitlin's been awful. Oh my god. And it is a scary thing that those trade talks start... Like, if the Fever lose in the first round this year, they're never going to be able to get a better team around the Big Three. Because they don't have the money to do it. Because of the Supermax. No, Aaliyah's is so far from the worst. It's a terrible contract, but it's so far from the worst. She's what? Like the... third best center in the league at a push. Like, if she was on a max instead of a super max, it wouldn't be too bad. The problem is like, that's the difference between you bringing back Sophie or bringing in, I don't know, aerial powers out of the wilderness. They couldn't have kept Sims. Like, Aaliyah is the hub replacing the big and roll. It does lead to a lot of ugly basketball. Like, that's an... Oh my god, Wack just got an offensive board. I think he might just shut it down at this stage. Like, they're not getting to 79 points. Like, how do we face one of the worst defensive teams in the league? And I know how we do. We're scared of a Wack. Oh my god, Caitlin. I don't think Caitlin were in the timeout there. They just got a jump ball. Like, also, Aaliyah's got to help her out there. Caitlin's falling down on the ball, and Aaliyah's just like, nah, I'm not going to walk the 3 steps to the left. Like, it'll take me to walk 3 steps to the left to help you out, but nah, I'm not doing it. Caitlin from deep. That's short. I just pull her. I just pull them all. This just isn't the game. I think we put the Indiana Fever into the most pretending of pretenders category. A whack misses and Aaliyah Boston can't get a rebound over Alicia Clark. Oh. Just bench them all. Pull a Becky Hammond and sub on your bench 5. Horrendous second half from everyone, including Kelsey Mitchell, by the way. Kelsey was great in the first half. And Enrique just finishes. Yeah. Oh, it's just not it now, is it? It's not it. A whack just swats Kelsey Mitchell. Oh my god. Like, that's game over. Like I said it when it was 79-70 with 6 minutes to go, the people weren't reaching 79 points. For fucking 2 since then. 2. Oh my god. Like, she didn't even get her bullshit fake let's all hype up the double doubles from 2024. She didn't get her bullshit Angel Reese 10 and 10 double double. Oh my god. Oh. Kelsey carries his team. Where was this Kelsey Mitchell you speak of in the second half? Where was this Kelsey Mitchell you speak this carrying the team in the second half? Oh my god. Oh my god. Mitchell carried in the first half. They would have been down 20 at halftime odds with Kelsey Mitchell. I'll give them that. Kelsey Mitchell no-showed the second half. Everyone no-showed the second half. Oh my god. Every single player on this Fever team no-showed second half. Fuck it. Lexi Hobbs the second best player on this team today. Every single player on this roster no-showed. Except, you know what, KK didn't. KK scored a layup. Why is Aaliyah able to reach a level of speed with 2 minutes to go she hasn't reached all game? Like, that was pathetic. This whole game has been pathetic. Everyone except the first half. Kelsey Mitchell in the first half. Pathetic. Like, pathetic. Oh my god. Enrique gets to Alicia Clark, who airballs. Oh my god. At least Caitlin's going to the free throw line. At least we've ruined Dallas' future because of Wax getting max money from somebody. Was Caitlin off the one that was fouled there? This one's over. This one's over. Like, what are you doing, Lexi? Like, you lose this game if you send her to the line. Why are you fouling? Like, you lose this game if you send Paige to the line. Foul Jess Shepherd, don't foul Paige. There's nobody better in no pressure situations than Paige Bueckers, and there is no pressure right now. And Caitlin just flagrantly fouled Alicia Clark there. Kind of looked like it might have been a flagrant. I mean, if you're saying one game puts her out of the MVP race, I'm being very clear. Aja Wilson's had a lot of stinkers too. She's had a lot of stinkers. Shout out Kelsey Mitchell, good take. And she's after hurting herself in fucking borderline garbage time. Did we really lose to the Wings? We really lost to fucking Dallas. Like, come on. Whatever you do, don't foul. So you're not going to hit the threes. Don't foul. Just go and blitz everything and pray. Blitz and pray. You'll have tons of time. Oh my god, Kelsey Mitchell, good steal. Oh my god, Kelsey Mitchell missed an open layup. Good job, Caitlin Clark, drawing the jump ball. Oh my god. She did everything right and then blew the open layup. She did everything right and then blew the open layup. Tough one. Is that a foul, not a jump ball? Oh. Oh. Oh my god. Off ball foul, 1 free throw in possession. What, Kelsey have 35 here? Yeah. They're going to foul Paige, and Paige is going to end the game. But I can guarantee you Paige is going to end this game with 17 points. She's going to end this game with 17 points. And it's going to be, look, this is what Paige did. Like, Paige Bueckers is a minus on the floor. They're up 6. They were +7 when Paige was off the floor. -17 for Mike Billings. Fuck me. Stats don't matter, wins, losses matter, which is good because the Fever are still a decent chunk ahead of the Wings regardless. Regardless here. But like, it's crazy how this weekend could go from like the next 72 hours, the Fever could go from being in the conversation for maybe getting into that 2 seed to potentially being down a 7 and 8. Like this is awful. Oh my god. Like, yeah, Sophie literally can't make anything. Like, again, down 5. I don't think you foul here, do you? Well, they did. Don't think a foul was the right idea there. Yeah, I mean, look, when you're an MVP candidate, you're going to take blame, and rightfully so, and you're going to get the majority of the blame, just like you're going to get the majority of the credit when you win. So, like, when you're the, what, 3rd best player in the world, You're going to take the blame for a game when you have an off game like this. Just like when Caitlin does hoop, she's going to take the credit. Just like the last time when she had 29 against this team, all credit should have gone to Caitlin Clark for the win. So, like, it happens. Kelsey Mitchell is going to have a 38-point game here. Or 37-point game. Yes, did Kelsey Mitchell pass the ball once in this game? I don't, other than to KK early in the game, really no, but still. She's at least doing something. I guess. It's a two-person race for MVP right now. Like, look, I don't think there's an argument for Kelsey Mitchell over Angel Wilson because Angel Wilson scores more points than Kelsey Mitchell. I think it's as simple as that. Angel scores more points. So, if you're gonna, you can't really use the points argument on Kelsey Mitchell, but still, like, she's probably gonna have the third or fourth highest scoring average of all time this year. I'm talking about late in the game. She was unbelievable in the first half. Oh, this one's over. Oh. Now that is probably the worst game I've seen the Fever play this year. Maybe Portland. I guess. It was bad, but this was horrific. Hilariously, the underlying stats say the Indiana Fever should have won that game, and by a decent chunk. They lose by 6. And it was just a weird game, and for me, it almost felt like a continuation of what was a really weird game against Portland. Like, I didn't think they were terrible against Portland. I thought it was really weird, and I thought it was a continuation of that, but they were just terrible. Period. It was supposed to be the battle of Caitlin Clark versus Paige Bueckers, and they were both terrible. Like, they were both. Like, I'm trying to think of how many worse games I've seen Paige Bueckers. Like, I haven't, like, off the top of my head, considering that, like, I don't even think the Fever did a good job on Paige defensively. It's not like I have, like, a Ryan Howard or the Vox. This might have been Paige's worst game of the season. And outside of minutes restriction games, as in Portland, LA Sparks, Golden State, outside of minutes restrictions games, like, it's the worst game Caitlin's played where she's played more than, where she hasn't been on a minutes restriction since, maybe like June of her rookie season. Maybe like first 15 games of her rookie season. Like, it was really bad. And it's not like, there have been games where Caitlin's had like 14 points on 15 shots. Like, there's games where she shot this badly. There was zero impact in the game. Like, I get it. If you look at the underlying stats, she still had 10 points, 9 assists. And the 3 turnovers, 2 of her turnovers, she's got mugged by Odyssey Sims. Like, she turned the ball over, like, legitimately once. She turned the ball over once. But it was a weird one. Like, she started off well, but it's like, when you put on this type of performance when everyone's watching against Paige, you're out of the MVP race. Especially what happened, especially with what happened in the Aces game a few weeks ago. But, like, they were so scared of Awak Kuier. Like, they were scared. I get it, Awak Kuier blocked their shot, but, like, if you are scared to go to the basket because you're scared of your shot getting blocked, you shouldn't be on the floor. Aaliyah, that applies to you. Awful. Caitlin, that applies to you. Awful game. Sophie, just missed shots. Monique Billings, oh my god. She was looking like Angel Reese with some of those layups today. Hey, look, the Indiana Fever's bench combined for 2 points. The Indiana Fever's starters were almost a positive. But when you're -9 to Ty Harris minutes, -17 to Mo Billings minutes, like, it's tough to win. It's tough to win. I look, unless one of Kelsey Mitchell or, like, if Caitlin Clark's not cooking in isolation, she just doesn't score anymore because the pick and roll is gone. Like, she's not able to get anything down the rim. She's not able to carve open your defense because if the ISO isn't there, which it has been in Caitlin's defense, she's been the best ISO player in the league. But when it really does show that the Fever don't have a plan B. Like, if they're not scoring in ISO, they're just not scoring. If they're not scoring in transition or in isolation, they're just not scoring. The 2-man game's gone, and you would think that, okay, nothing's working. Will we go to the 2-man game? They just don't. It's not even a B or a C game. They're like, oh, teams are expecting it, Stephanie White, so we're not going to do it. But it's not even their B. It's not even their C game anymore. It's gone. And look, I get it. I understand what they've been doing has been working, and it has been. And look, I'm gonna be real here. Not every game is Arike gonna score 30. Is Arike gonna score 32 on plus 50% shooting? That happens once every 3 years. And they weren't even easy shots. They were step back fadeaways. They were those, as Haley Van Lith did, they were just those shrugs. Those were like defense. Those were like good defense, better offense plays. Jess Shepard hit a 3 for the first time this season and blocked a shot, and Awak Coulier blocked 7 shots. Like, Awak blocked 7 shots. Was it 7 or 8 in the end? I think she might have blocked an 8 shot. 7. She had 7 blocks. And hits 2 timely 3s. Look, everything went wrong for the Fever. They were scared of Awak. They were terrible. Like, Caitlin was terrible. Paige was terrible. Like, people were saying Caitlin and Paige were having a mid-off. No, they weren't. It was straight up basketball. They were terrible. That being said, 3 players on the fucking Wings team. And yes, I get it. Arike has 36 points. Is not like a career night for Arike. 32 points, not career night. But it's the best game Arike's played in years. It's Jess Shepard, one of her best games, and the Fever, had nothing. They had absolutely no answer for Jess Shepard. Like, if I'm gonna be honest, Aaliyah's so disappointing. Like, look, Caitlin was terrible today. We are not moving away from that. Aaliyah's spin she's just so disappointing as a player. Because I'm like, Aaliyah Boston's contract is basically, Aaliyah's contract is screwing this team. It's screwing this team long term. And I'm like, we have to see, like, Aaliyah cannot be the 5th best center in the league. Like, if Aaliyah is the 5th best center in this league, you may as well blow up the Fever because of her contract. Like, she has to be Aja level. She has to be minimum Stewie or Fee to be worth the Supermax. She has to be worth minimum that. And right now, she's not even better than Jess Shepard or Shakira Austin. Like, that is a thing. Like, she's not even better than the likes of Jess Shepard or Shakira Austin. But a horrendous game of basketball from the Indiana Fever. A horrendous game of basketball from Caitlin Clark. And like, I can't remember the last time I will say it that Caitlin Clark had a flat out horrendous game of basketball. But like, yesterday she did. Or sorry, today she did. Like, this was, I think, the worst game she's played, because you could always write off some other games as other things. You could always write it off as, it wasn't that bad. She was just, she was coming off a minutes restriction. She's injured. Like, she was scared to go out of whack Coulier. She was passing up open threes, and she was just missing the shots she was taking. I would be okay. I would have been okay if she went 4 for 20. She went 4 for 20 and got swatted 5 more times by a whack, and a whack had 12 blocks. But to not go at a whack, and it wasn't even like she was driving and kicking. It was just hesitancy. She was just dribbling and just being like scared. Getting hit with a hell no is worse than getting blocked. Because if you get hit with a hell no, the shot's just not going up. If you get blocked, there's a chance it goes out of bounds and you've got an out of bounds play, which the Fever do extremely well. But yeah, it was a pity. And again, yes, people are saying Caitlin got hacked. She did. She didn't get the benefit of the whistle. Not an excuse. She was garbage. But anyway, yeah. We will see you guys. And I do just really want to talk about this one topic, because I think it is an important one to talk about. And look, is this an overreaction to one game? It is. It might be an overreaction to one game, but I don't feel like this is, based on what I'm going to be telling you guys. I'm going to be giving you guys my opinion. So don't immediately dislike this video until you at least, have some idea of what I'm saying, or some opinion on what I'm saying. So, what I gotta say here is, the Aaliyah Boston contract might be the death of this team. And let me explain. So, if the Indiana Fever lose in the first round of the playoffs, I think we can all come to the conclusion that it's just not going to work. That the big three is just not going to work. If you lose in the first round of the playoffs, after being one game from the finals with a big two, and you lose in the first round of the playoffs with a big three, especially when 2 of the big 3 are going to make the all WNBA first team, you basically have to say, look, your shit mightn't work. Might not be working. And you then have to think, okay, what can we do about that? You have to think, is it the big 3 problem, or is it our roster construction? Okay, if we want to say, okay, it's our roster construction. Okay, what can we do? Lexi Hull is a negative asset. You're gonna have to attach picks to get off her. Monique Billings is a negative asset. You're gonna have to attach picks to get off her contract, or take a bad contract in return for one of them. Maybe another team's problem. Maybe we could take another team's problem, and that could help. But that doesn't help long term. Sophie probably gone. They can only afford a minimum. Aaliyah Boston goes from making like 12% of the cap to making 20% of the cap next year. Or is it, 15? Making 15% of the cap to making 20% of the cap. Kelsey Mitchell is not going to play for less than a maximum. She's just not. She'll walk. She'll take the money elsewhere. She'll walk. If the Fever try to underpay Kelsey Mitchell, she'll walk. If the Fever make the finals or make the semifinals and lose in a tight one, maybe she goes, okay, I'll take a little bit of pay cut to stay. If the Fever lose in the first round, which they fucking might, she's not going to play for less than max. And Caitlin Clark has her epic extension. If you lose Kelsey, like, I don't think the team is gonna win without her, because you can't replace her with anybody. If you lose Kelsey, you lose her for nothing, and you don't really have cap space. So you have a choice, and it's like, if you bring Kelsey back, you basically have to. You're not getting your first round pick this year. But if you bring Kelsey back, you're gonna have to give up that first round pick to get off one of Lexi Hall or Modi Billings contracts. And what then is gonna happen is, like, Ty Harris is gonna command more money in the open market. You've lost Justine Passat, so that could have been somebody that could come in a role, and you just don't have a championship team. Like, this is going to be the best the big three are going to look together. Based on the way the salary cap is, because of what they've done with Aaliyah Boston's contract. Because, by the way, if Aaliyah Boston took the max this year, they couldn't have afforded either Ty Harris or Maisha Hines-Allen. If Aaliyah had taken the regular max instead of under the regular max this year, which is why she's getting super max, they couldn't have afforded either of them. There were minimum contract players instead that they would have taken. So there's the problem there. And you've now got a situation where, like, the Indiana Fever, because of the Aaliyah contract, like, her contract is going to next year start to look very quickly like the Lexi contract. Like, it's going to start to very quickly look like the Lexi contract, because I don't care about the counting stats. Her production is less than last year's, especially when Caitlin's there. I'm not saying she's been better or worse this year than she was when Caitlin wasn't there, but, like, she was in MVP conversations when Caitlin was playing last year. So, like, that has to be taken into account. The problem is that Caitlin and Aaliyah don't seem to know how to play with each other anymore. And it becomes a huge risk, because you've basically got your starting five right now. Like, the best team you can potentially put together is, like, you have to trade Raven. Coming into the offseason, you have to bank that a team believes in Raven Johnson. If you want to keep your first round pick this year, you have to trade Raven. And Sophie's probably gone. It's just not a good enough team. You replace Ty Harris with somebody worse than Ty Harris. You replace Maisha Hines-Allen with somebody worse than Maisha Hines-Allen. And because of the way this team scouts, it's going to be a 34-year-old washed player, and who knows, they might take Sid Colson out of retirement after Sid Colson's become an op. Sid Colson is like a media fever hater, and they might just take Sid Colson out of retirement because he hasn't officially retired. Like, I'm convinced Sid Colson joined the Indiana Fever just to kickstart her comedy career. Like, and someone said Ty Harris in my chat said Ty Harris deserves more playing time. If you based off today, she deserves none. And this front office isn't good enough to find value in the minimum. So, look, this is an overreaction to a game where you're like, this Fever team was awful. Like, absolutely awful. And look, sometimes you're just like, you've gone from Toronto to Dallas with only a day break. It's a long trip. And then you're going from Dallas to New York and then New York to Chicago. Like, it's a long trip. But, like, if you come up against Atlanta in the round one and somehow go and fuck it against Atlanta, lose home court advantage, and then get swept on your home floor. If something like that happens against Atlanta, it is tear it down. And Kelsey Mitchell's a UFA, so she walks for nothing. Or you can fast track your rebuild by getting rid of Caitlin. And not only that, you can fast track a rebuild. You can fast track a rebuild by getting rid of Caitlin or trading Caitlin, and you can probably get off one of the bad contracts. It is concerning. And just like I've talked about it, if the Dallas Wings suck next year, you have to start talking about getting rid of Paige. But this epic provision is the worst thing. And, like, it's going to ruin Atlanta, by the way. If Angel Reese makes the All-W second team, and it's looking like she might, it's going to kill the Atlanta Dream. The epic provision is one of the worst things, is going to destroy teams. And the problem, again, is that the Indiana Fever mortgaged their future for this year, and now you have the 15th best player in the league getting paid a supermax. And unless your name is AJ Wilson, you're not worth 20% of the cap space. Yeah. It's a pity. And again, if things don't work out, because we've seen in this league, you do not pay scoring guards. You do not pay offensive guards. It is a clear thing looking at the top teams in this league. You do not overpay offensive guards. Any team up the top does not have a scoring guard. A scoring guard who's not an elite two-way player like a Courtney Williams or a Jackie Young on big money. So the Fever are the only one that do, and the Fever have two of them. And I don't know if paying both of them is going to be the smartest thing. And look, I'm overreacting to a game. If the Fever even win a playoff series, this conversation is pointless. But if the Fever lose in round one, there's a chance they do it. And if the Fever gets swept in round one, this might be it. Anyway, I'm going to see you guys.